Hi, I'm Sarah from The Upcoming. A real pleasure to have you here with us at London Film Festival. Maybe you could kick off with an introduction. Tell us a bit about your film. What can people expect when they come to see it?
I've made a film that's called Ultras, a documentary about football supporters around the world. So I've been traveling to 8 countries around the world. It's been Indonesia, Egypt, Morocco, Argentina, England, Poland, Italy, Sweden. So I've been traveling a lot to try to grasp the football fandom of the world.
And what sparked your interest in this topic? And why did you want to make the film?
Yeah, I'm a football supporter myself. I support IFK Gothenburg, and that world gave me a lot. It kept me alive sometimes to have that kind of community. And I've seen football supporters being misportrayed so many times in the media, and I wanted to create something that mirrors the subculture around the football. In a way that I and my friends could recognize ourselves in.
And how did you decide which places you'd go? Was there a whole long list that you then had to whittle down? And what was distinct about each of those different places?
Yeah, it was a long list, and I didn't go to all the places that I thought in the beginning, but many of them. And I wanted to be in as many places around the world as possible, and to also focus on a specific thing in every place, because the football stadiums also mirror their surrounding societies in a very interesting way. So, for example, in Indonesia, I focused on female football supporters. In Egypt, I focused on the Port Said massacre in 2011. In Sweden, I focused on the creation of choreographies for the games, and in England, I focused on the non-league supporters. So I picked something to focus on in every place, and how I choose was based on lust. I work a lot with intuition and gut feeling.
And what were some of the standout moments in the making of it? Something that really surprised you, something that shocked you, a moment that you really enjoyed?
My first trip went to Morocco, and that was also based on lust, like where I really wanted to go and what I wanted to experience. And I was very naive in the beginning of the process, and I didn't do enough research. So going there, I didn't know that you needed a permission to film wherever you're filming in Morocco, and I didn't have any permission. I didn't have any permission to film at the game. I had one contact there, but he wasn't an ultra himself, so just 1 week we managed to get the material that we needed, and I would say the happiest moment in my life so far was standing in front of that audience of 50,000 people in Casablanca. I got such a adrenaline rush out of that, and I kept going for the whole process on that energy that I got from that first trip. So that was a fantastic experience.
And what do you hope the impact of your film to be? I guess, as you said at the beginning, perhaps kind of breaking down some of those misconceptions about what football fans are like, who a football fan might be as well. Maybe we have a specific image in our head. So what do you hope people take away from watching your movie?
I didn't make the film actually to turn anyone around, and I don't think the film will do that, but I hope that the football supporters, the one who are in that community, will feel mirrored in a way they haven't been before, and that it will give them the energy to continue what they are doing and to continue developing that subculture. So it's for the subculture, I would say, in first hand.
And what does it mean to you to have the film here at London Film Festival?
I was very excited coming here because I love coming to the UK, and the UK being such a football fanatic country, it was so exciting to see how the film would land here. And I've had an amazing time at the festival, been so well taken care of. I'm really, really glad about the experience.
And do you know what you're going to work on next?
I've actually been working a lot with kids before in kindergarten, so it would be very exciting to try to combine filmmaking with working with kids. So I would like to make a film together with kids that follows their intuition instead of mine. So a film with kids.
And how do you see the landscape right now for filmmakers, particularly in documentary, particularly for women, let's say, because it feels like maybe in the past it maybe been a harder genre to break into than feature films? I don't know. What's your experience?
Yeah, I've been privileged enough to be able to make 2 feature documentaries and also to finance this kind of film with a lot of traveling. It's expensive, of course. So I was privileged, I would say, but it's getting harder and harder. Like the government in Sweden now cut down a lot on culture. So the future, I don't know how to continue. Right now, it's not looking that bright, actually. So I'm actually thinking about maybe becoming a social worker, study something else, maybe to also combine with filmmaking. So yeah, we'll see. It's not a job to have if you want to get rich, but it's the best job if you want to have adventures and to meet people. So I'm really glad I got an opportunity.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing all that with me. Huge congrats on the
Thank
movie.
you.
Really
Thank
enjoyed
you.
presenting it here in London. Thank you.
Thank you.